What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. Alright, so this is the situation we have right here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winter storm warning coming in the next couple of days. We have a slight risk of severe weather going on, and we have lots of models we want to show you with all this. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into this. We're going to go ahead and start with the winter storm watch that has been issued for parts of Nebraska and other parts of the Great Plains. This is what we're looking for. Heavy snow, possibly starting as a wintry mix. Potential snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches with a light glaze of ice possible. This is in effect from Tuesday evening until Wednesday evening. This is for portions of central and western Nebraska, generally along and south of the I-80 corridor from Tuesday evening through Wednesday evening. Once again, impacts. Travel could be very difficult. Plan on snow-covered and slippery road conditions. So that's something we need to take very seriously right there. We're going to go ahead and show you the winter storm watch around Omaha for you guys to see what's going on over there. So, for Omaha, we're looking at heavy snow possible, total snow accumulations of greater than 4 inches possible. They can't give a max range yet because the models are a little flustered on what's going to happen in Omaha, and we'll show you that in a little bit. But this is what we're looking at right here. Travel is going to be very difficult for parts of the Great Plains once again. It usually is during the winter because the winter storms keep moving through it. But it's going to be especially difficult this coming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for those areas right there. We're going to go ahead and move next to the Storm Prediction Center right here. Along with this, what we're looking at, along with this snowstorm, we're looking at a potential severe weather risk for stuff that's going on right there. We're going to go ahead and read a little bit of what's going on. What we're looking at right here is basically we're not sure what's going to be the main threats just yet. We just know there's going to be some severe weather. That's basically what the synopsis is. Although it is going to be moist, the atmosphere is going to be more in good condition for severe weather than it has been in the past few days. So yeah, we're not entirely sure what severe weather is going to happen. In fact, we can go ahead and take a look at the models right here for the southeast. We're going to go ahead and go to precipitation simulated reflectivity to show you what's going on with this. This is what we're looking at right here according to the North American model. And from the looks of it, it does look like a QLCS system or a quasi-linear convective system is going to be moving through. For those of you who do not know, a QLCS, that's basically that your line of very heavy rain, lots of hail, wind gusts. That's basically what's going to be the main threat from what I can tell from this right there. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move up to the Great Plains. And the big question right now is how much snow could we get from this? And this is what we're going to look at right here. This is the answer for you right here. We have the North American model pulled up for you right here. The NAM is actually being quite aggressive compared to what it's been doing previously. Normally, the NAM's very conservative, very reserved, everything like that, but this time it's actually being quite aggressive with this, with some totals over 1.5 feet of snow in parts of rural Nebraska right there, and as well as over 1 foot of snow in parts of Iowa as well. And this is not going to be just a snowstorm that impacts the Great Plains. It's also going to impact Iowa. It's going to impact Minnesota. With the NAM having Minneapolis getting as much as 7 inches of snow, it's also going to impact Wisconsin, and we can show you that right here. It's going to impact Wisconsin. The NAM has the Green Bay area, roughly around Fox Valley, getting as much as 16 inches of snow. So definitely something to keep an eye on as time continues to progress. We're going to go ahead and next talk about the European system right here. The Euro, once again, has Minneapolis in that 6 to 7 inch range. It actually, in parts of Nebraska, has that 18-inch plus range actually spreading out further if you look at it very closely right here. It's actually spreading out further through most of rural Nebraska right here. Omaha, if we look at it, still could see around 6 to 7 inches of snow. From what I've looked at it, although Omaha still is in this kind of area right here where it's going to be basically the difference between 20 miles is going to be the difference between 3 inches and 1 foot of snow. That's that transition we have right here. If we take a look at that, if we take a look at that if we go back to the NAM, and we take a look at that precipitation type, we can go ahead and show you that. This is what we're looking at right here. This is a potentially wintry mix that happens right here, including parts of Omaha right there, and then it transitions to snow. So that's what we're looking at right there, and it potentially could get pretty heavy if you look at that real closely. So that's the NAM. That's the Euro we're looking at right there. The Euro is actually, this is the latest Euro that's coming out, and they're actually being even more aggressive than they were previously. if we take a look at the 6Z and the 12Z, the 6Z was basically, we're looking at basically areas of a foot to a foot and a half in much of Nebraska, 6 to 7 inches in parts of Minneapolis, and this area right there gets 11 inches of snow. Now, if we take a look at it, that snow is even further concentrated. We're seeing areas over 20 inches of snow in parts of Nebraska. Minneapolis could see more, although that snow total does decrease a little bit in northern Wisconsin, but still going to be significant enough. Now that we're going to go ahead and show you the GFS run. The GFS actually has us way further south than all the previous runs. It does still have rural Nebraska getting all that snow right there. Definitely something to take a look at right there. All that snow we're looking at. And parts of Iowa get as much as 10 inches of snow. We're going to go ahead and move to the Midwest sector right here. Still, Green Bay and Fox Valley still gets a considerable amount of snow, although compared to the NAM, it is being more conservative than GFS is, which is honestly quite surprising if you think about it, because the GFS is generally very aggressive with these kinds of things this far out. So definitely something to keep an eye on as time continues to progress. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out and helps me make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather. But with that being said, have a wonderful day. Stay safe.